Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. In the last episode, we made it here to the end of the final dungeon to the Lunarian Subterrane. In this episode, we're gonna do the finale, Golbez Fusoya. And I'm gonna let this ensue for you guys, it's pretty cool. That was it. That was the epic final boss of Final Fantasy IV. We did it. We did it. You have much strength. It's a shame Zemus had control of your powers. Alright. And everything's gonna be happily ever after. All of you have come. Ugh. Just a second too late. I was supposed to finish him. Cecil. Cecil? We are evil. We are the hatred of Zemus. We are Zeromus. We loathe all. Uh-oh. That's no good. Now explode, we all die. His death has caused his hatred to grow. We've only served to intensify his evil. Zemus, no, you're now Zeromus. This time I will see to it that you're completely destroyed. It's time for you to disappear. Hey man, it's the epic conclusion. We gotta see what's going on with these things, man. What we need to do and stuff. Meteor has no effect and he uses crystal. He tried to use the crystal. Oh, now he uses Meteor. I forgot about that. One just kills everybody, so. Suffer, die! Our hatred, we will continue. It's your turn, come join us in hell. Elder. Cecil and the others are in danger. So I see. Now it's time for us to pray for them. Pray for them and the planet. Palamporum, we must pray hard to send our prayers to Cecil. I love this part of the game. Cecil! Please take my strength. I'm gonna kill the whole lot if you don't come back safe. Return to us safely. Do it for this land. We are supporting you. As if we pray well. Come on. Sir Cecil, everyone. Oh sacred moon, I call out to you. Please accept our prayers. Golbez. You must use this. So we got a treasure. We will take everything but the Avenger. because that's all I need. Like, ooh, inventory slot changes. I don't freaking need it, but I'm like, might as well. I'm not going to use the Gashelle whistle anytime soon. We got the crystal. Zeromus, I can't lose. I can't. Here. Oh, so basically everybody gives their prayers of life. Basically now, and then we fight the real thing. Now you're gonna see a cut pretty soon, and I'll explain why once we get to the actual part of the level here that we need to go ahead and fight them. Cause yeah, I messed it up a couple times, so yeah. I'm not very good at this boss battle. It's kind of hard. So I mean, you can attack him as much as you want to. I choose to defend. And I tried jumping with Cain at one point. And I tried, you know, like heading up, but he just comes down and attacks. So I'm gonna use the crystal. And we're gonna go ahead and try to slow him down. Now, slowing him down is the best thing you can do at this point. I've already started the boss fight a little bit. Zeromus is like a normal enemy. The big thing is that Rydia's summons are going to come in handy in this fight. And also, as you saw there, I tried to slow him down, and that's what you should do as well. If you can slow down Zeromus first, and then try to maybe slow him down a second time, it stacks. So with it stacking like it does, it makes it so that he's not fast enough to do that, and you can get him to a pattern pretty easily. For this one, it's kind of hard to get him into a pattern, just because of the fact that he has these big attacks that he has. And not only that, the fact that your health is going down constantly is not very good. I do not manage to keep everybody alive in this fight. I've never been able to do this, which is why there is an optional dungeon in the PlayStation Portable version of Final Fantasy IV that I will not be going to, just because I don't have, there's no way. Like, I would be there all day to try to do that, and I don't want to do that. I just want to beat the game the way that I want to beat the game, so, you know, it is what it is. And so, the reason why there was a cut, this took me like, I don't know, 7-8 times, maybe 10 times. So now all the magic's been nullified, which means now I have to redo the slow on him, and hopefully I can get there in time. That's the whole problem, is that it's kind of hard to do. So I'm actually throwing some stuff with edge, because throwing stuff with edge, it actually deals more damage. So, but I'm like, crap, I don't think I can put slow back on, because I gotta keep everybody alive. If I put slow back on, everybody's gonna freaking die. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'll just go ahead and do that. But he's just pretty powerful, and so I mean, it's hard for me to actually defeat him so easily. In this version of the game, and I think it has to do with frame rate, because the first game, he's pretty easy. Like the Super Nintendo version, he's super easy. In this version of the game, he's really hard, Zeromus. Which you would expect that, because he's the final boss of the game. And yeah, I get that, but why make him so difficult when he wasn't difficult in the first place? Zeromus was pretty hard in the DS version too, from what I understand, but they jacked up the whole thing in that game too, so it is what it is for that. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, second to last episode hype. Next episode we finish it all off, which is cool. I'm excited to finally be done with this game. After a really long time, this will be the longest that it's taken me to complete a Let's Play. Now, Black Hole, this is I believe this is his like big FU attack. Oh no, it's not. It's big. It's big FU in the sense that he's only he's using these attacks to clear off his magic. Now I believe what can help save the fight is a lot of times what you can do is you can actually drain the guy's health back down enough to where he well, not his health but his MP, so where he loses it, kind of like in Earthbound when a lot of the boss battles, if you stuck around for a long period of time, like the statue, the Manny statue, they would lose their MP, and it would say, well, they can't use MP because they ran out. So I mean, I think that's something that's to your advantage as well, but he has a lot. He has a lot more than I think a CPU should have, especially in this game, so. But yeah, we're doing pretty good on the boss fight though. Big Bang, just in time for me. I don't know is that it kills everybody. It gets stronger as the fight goes on. I do remember that though. And I got lucky he did Black Hole. So, yeah, I don't ever use Edge's blitzes like that. His ninjutsu magic attacks. Just because it's kind of hard to do that. I have 2 elixirs and they're specifically reserved for Rosa. Because without Rosa in the game, it's going to be difficult to really keep everything steady, and I need to have a constant flow of white magic going through. So man, we're getting through this boss fight kind of smoothly, but it's going to be one of those things that it's probably going to take a long time for us to get through or something like that. So sorry about that. Just checking on my wife's bird. He likes to like sit on the wall of his cage and he like dips down, and so it scares him. But I don't know why you constantly do that if it was scary, but he's Bird, you don't know better. So alright. We're getting close. 2,000 damage, 3,000 damage. It's gonna be a good one, folks. But I think we got him in a stuck pattern, and a lot of times I'm defeating him and kicking his butt usually when he's actually at a faster rate, not when he's actually got slow on, which is really weird. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I mean, I think it's just easier to fight him with like 2 or 3 people as opposed to like 3 people, 5 people, because like 3 people, I mean, you don't have to manage too much. So I'm just like, hey, I could wake someone up. I'm like, nope, I gotta get back in and deal some extra damage, because it is something that I gotta do. Just kept it going. The Courages keep us nice and healthy. Got us back to full health, which is really nice. And we're getting there. Getting pretty close. And luckily that other time he just did his little shake move. Fun fact, Zeromus does have a face. I can't remember where it is. So I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's like in the middle part. Like in the front. But I can't remember it, to be honest. They kind of like pointed it out. Oh, we have Meteor. So I think Oh yeah, missed. But he doesn't do too much damage on on us for some reason. I don't know why, because it like basically killed. What's his name? Golbez and Fuso, yeah. So I just don't understand. But he's gonna keep doing this attack now because it's kind of his last resort attack. So I mean, we're getting to the end of his fight at this point. So. And it missed us, so I mean, it can miss everybody, but I got extremely lucky on this run, and I didn't make too many mistakes. I mean, that's why we're surviving the fight. We're not necessarily destroying him, but we're surviving. You know, it's basically equivalent to the Jazz winning a solid 10-point win, like a solid 10-point win, you know, that's basically what it is. Now, I don't know why I'm using Kira to get everybody back up when I could just use her magic attacks, but then I thought, okay, yeah, we need to keep control of her MP, so I'm just like, okay, scrambling around, buying some time, trying to attack, and then Meteor shouldn't do too much damage, even though it looks like it could, so... I believe it has a chance to kill everybody in one hit, and I think that's happened to me a couple times in this fight. But there it is. We cannot perish as long as hatred exists. I'll be back. Well done. You hold much more power than I expected. The rest of the blue planet may have already evolved past us Lunarians. Yeah, you might be right. You saw how strong we were. Zeromus' last words bother me, though. As long as evil exists, true evil will never die. Every living creature has a touch of evil in its heart, as well as a touch of goodness. It is sure that light is and darkness in the overworld and the underworld. However, as long as evil exists, so too will good. The goodness you hold in you was enough to destroy Zeromus. Oh, stop it already. We did nothing. What are you talking about? I was surprised Zemus didn't try to control you. I'm sure you have enough evil inside. Nope, my heart is filled with goodness all the way. Well, it's time for me to return home. What about anyone else? We will return home as well. Yes, our people are worried about us. I see. I'm glad to have made such wonderful friends. I look forward to the day we meet again. May I come along as well? You wish to come? Yes, I can return to my home after all is done. I would like it very much to meet my father's people. Ah yes, Lunarian blood flows through your veins. Very well. Come along. But you must be ready for a long, long sleep. Yes, I am prepared. Thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. But of course it is impossible to think if you could forgive me. Not I, who have done much to hurt you and your people. You must go now and pay a piece of your planet. Come, let us go. Yes. Cecil, are you certain you want us to part this way? He's your brother. Farewell. Cecil. Farewell, my brother. Thank you. Alright, with that, folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV, where it ends. We finally are ending Final Fantasy IV. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.